Good evening, everyone. Can
Good
you hear
evening.
me well?
Yeah.
Good evening,
Yes.
everyone. And
Good evening,
today we
everyone.
have
Good evening.
today we have a good opportunity. Our meeting is number 41. I'm so thrilled.
Ooh.
41 already. Right. So why don't you give a hand to everyone involved in Thailand online Toastmaster? Wow. 41. It's amazing. Amazing. And this one, the theme of the meeting today is ongoing in your growth.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Your
Yes.
voice is distorted. So now much better.
Better. My internet not good. It's on my screen. I would like to share with you this book. Have you ever seen this book?
Never.
No, not yes. This is a very old book written by Viktor Frankl. He was a prisoner in Auschwitz camp during the World War time, and he survived and he became very famous. What I'd like to share with you is on the page number 16 and 17, preface. He wrote that don't aim at success. The more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you are going to miss it. For success, like happiness, cannot be pursued. It must ensue. And it only does so as the unintended side effect of one's person, oneself, or as a byproduct of one's surrender to a person other than oneself. So if you pursue success or you pursue happiness, you will not get it. You have to do something else, and then you will have success or happiness. So that's what I want to share with you by this book, from this book. I try to finish this book many times, but I put it aside and I will come back, read it again and again. I learn new things from reading this small book. So that is the opening for today, Thailand Online Toastmasters Club, meeting number 41. And last night, we had a very good time with Singapore Online. Thanks to Willie again that let me join the club for the second time. We learned a lot, 3 hours and a half, and we have 2 breaks, two coffee breaks last night. We love that. In Thailand Toastmasters Club, we have only 1 hour meeting. We may consider to have 1.5 or maybe 2 hours later if we have more members, more speakers. That is our challenges to make more attendance, to make more people attend our meeting from around the world. I believe that is our first challenge. So may I call upon our Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Edelia. Toastmaster Edelia is very special Toastmaster to me. I met her at Holy Redeemer Toastmasters, and in many Toastmaster Edelia, she's very committed. And sometime after the meeting, I met her at on the road. I mean, on the way back home one day after the meeting of Holy Redeemer or Ratchaviti Hospital. I am not sure. She will be our Toastmaster of tonight, and I believe she will be one of the best Toastmasters, and she will make the meeting fun. Hello, Toastmasters Yod from
Hello.
Edelia. Hello. So we have
Hi,
more.
we miss you a lot.
Happy New Year.
Happy Chinese New Year. So Edelia, you are lucky to assign him to do something. I will pass the control to our Toastmaster today. Toastmaster Edelia, give her a big warm welcome. There.
Oh, do you have to stand? Can you see me?
Yes.
As
Yes.
you have noticed, ask me about Toastmasters. I am always wearing this wherever I go. This is also part of our PR, or to tell the people that Toastmasters International exists. Before I will act as a Toastmaster today, I would like to express my deep gratitude to all of you for joining my 2019 successful and productive by having this meeting. I do appreciate everyone for your comments for me to improve, not only for myself personally, but also for my professional growth. And for this 2020, for this meeting, I would like to share with you about what I have learned from the book of Darren Hardy, from the compound effect, which is, it has a formula: small, smart choices plus consistency plus time equals radical difference, which means whatever goals we may have, but yeah, I know everyone has difficulty in achieving it, but making a small, smart choices every day plus consistency plus time management equals, in a few days or along the way, we can reach our goal. For me, it's effective because I applied it, and then I can see the difference from my personal, professional, and also from my career experience. So how about you? What are your ongoing goals for 2020? With that, I will give you later to the person who is responsible for the what's this, word of the day. And before that, let me give you the flow of our meeting tonight. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Only one person was answering.
Yes, yes.
Yes, thank you. So I want to have this interactive meeting because for sure I am not alone here, right? So anyway, let me give you the person who is responsible for the word of the day. And we are so lucky to have her, although she had many excuses last year that she wants to spend time outside online Toastmasters, but she is still here. Help me welcome everyone, Toastmaster Sita, for the word of the day. Toastmaster Sita.
Good evening, Toastmaster, and welcome back, Toastmaster Somboon. We miss you a lot. For today, word of the day for today is grit. G-R-I-T, grit. The first time I know this word from Angela Lee, Lee, Duckworth. She is a professor of psychology. She defined grit means grit is passion and perseverance for every long-term goal. Grit is having stamina. Grit is sticking with your future, day in, day out, not just for the week, not just for the month, but for years, and working really hard to make that future in reality. Grit is living life like a marathon, not a sprint. This is her definition. I will send to you. Yeah, right. So today, I recommend you guys do not forget this word. Most of people forget word of the day all the time, including me. So back to you, Edelia, Toastmaster of the day.
Toastmaster Sita, thank you so much for the word of the day. For sure, everyone will use it. Otherwise, they will be reprimanded by you. Keep reminding, hey, you're not using word of the day. No. All right. Is everyone familiar with do you have an agenda with you, fellow Toastmasters? Hello?
Yes, we have an agenda.
You have an agenda with you. Otherwise, I can share my agenda with you. Okay. According to our agenda, we have table topic session to be conducted by Toastmaster Willie. Toastmaster Willie, are you there?
Willie?
Toastmaster
I
Willie.
saw him there.
Oh yeah. So according to the agenda, it's question mark. Would you like to confirm to be the table topic master tonight? Please.
Yes, you please hold. Let me solve the other. Never mind. I solved it. Let me share my screen.
All right. So you
We
said
cannot
yes,
hear
right?
you well.
Yeah.
What happened to your camera? What happened to your camera?
The audio, I guess. Okay, let me what happened to my camera. Anyway, continue.
Give me a minute.
Hello, Toastmaster Willie, can you hear me?
Let me share my desktop for application.
But you are our table topic master tonight, right? Confirm, yes or no?
Yes, confirm.
I'm sorry? Because the signal is not, his voice is.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. So tonight we have our table topic session first, to be followed by our prepared speeches. And the last one is the general evaluation. So Toastmaster Willie, are you ready for your session? Whether you are ready or not, you don't have choice,
Yes.
because I will introduce you to the crowd. Toastmaster Willie is from Singapore, and he is dynamic, enthusiastic, and dedicated to our mission to spread the good news about Toastmasters. Help me welcome fellow Toastmasters, our table topic master tonight, no other than Toastmaster Willie. A round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Today's topic is ongoing with your goals and growth and grow. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. And let me introduce to you. The segment is called impromptu speaking, and then okay. So let us, and for your first minute is free. Who's the timer?
I am a timer.
Okay. First minute is green, 1.5 minutes is yellow, 2 minutes is red, and 30 seconds, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, there's a buzz and you will be disqualified for the selection. Okay. Let me choose someone. Now we don't volunteer. Okay. We choose the person. Okay. Let me choose Toastmaster Somboon. Choose a topic.
Who?
You.
Toastmaster Somboon.
Toastmasters Somboon. Okay. Topic number 7.
Okay. Okay, let me explain to you guys. Today's table topic is I will give you long table topic, but you only need to answer 1 point for the topic. This is a very tricky for table topic contest. Okay, over back to you, Toastmaster Somboon.
Let me give me some time to read. Is it?
Yeah.
I cannot really. It's not that clear on my screen. It seems like it's out of focus or something. Okay. It said man life is independent. He is born. Well, I cannot see. Can you focus it more?
Toastmaster Willie, could you read instead the question? Oh yeah, there you go. Now it's clear. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, said man life is independent. He is born not for the development of the society alone, but for the development of himself. Okay, so fellow Toastmaster, I agree with this because when we were born independently, independent from any other thing. The only thing that we are depending on is our mother, father. So this is the only thing that is we depend on. After that, then we are on ourselves. And I believe we are the one that dictate our goal, dictate our growth. Of course, along the way, we would have the guideline from different people, different society, but at the end, he himself would be the one who dictate what he wanted to be, how he wanted to grow, and where he is belonging to. So I believe a man life is independent, but just to develop by himself. Mr. Table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Somboon. Okay, let me go back to the screen and I will choose one person. Toastmaster Sita.
I chose number 1.
Number 1. Every moment of our one existence, one is growing into more or retailing into less.
Let me think. or irritating. Every moment of one's existence, one is growing into more, or irritating into less. Excuse me, what does supposed to mean? One is growing into more or irritating.
Okay, the trick of asking this question is you need to choose one part that do you agree or not agree? Okay, I mean every moment of one existence, what is growing into more or retaining into less? So this question is asking you a yes and a no. You can option for you to choose.
Okay. Every moment of one existence, one is growing into more or retreating into less. Norman Mailer, I agree with this quote. Every moment in our life, it happened one time, just one time. Every moment, sad, happiness, grief, even a heartbroken, and you sad, and you couldn't eat anymore because you are so sad. These situations might happen again and again and again. It happens every moment in your life, but they are different. Each situation are different. One situation could make me grow. Some situation make you hurt, but you grow because you learn something from that situation or that person. So joy every moment in your life, even if sad, it's sadness because every moment happen one time for your life. Thank you. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you. Toastmasters in the okay. Let us go to Toastmaster Emily.
It's Edelia. Yeah.
And
Number
Emily.
8, Edelia, yeah. Number 8, please.
Change equal to self-improvement. Push yourself to places you haven't been there.
Oh, wow. I love this question or this statement. Would you rather, if I'm going to ask, oh, thank you for this statement, Toastmaster Willie. I could relate this statement. Self-improvement. And because I want self-improvement, I have to push myself, not in a hard way, but in a tender way for me to achieve my goal. Because I do believe that change equals self-improvement according with the smart, small choices plus time management and consistency will make a difference in my life. Therefore, I started pushing or putting myself into the places and the program, educational program, which I haven't before. For example, started this year, I joined personal empowerment for me to improve as a speaker, as a person, and also as a dreamer. I do love, I do know, I do believe as well that experience is the best teacher, and only experience can teach me something. So, since I know myself I am this kind of learner that who believe that learning by doing is effective technique for me to learn something. So I found myself that I have a passion in cooking, dancing, singing, and also playing musical instruments. So day by day, I applied it by having 15 to 30 minutes to improve my skill, because by doing this, I am appreciating myself, and it helps me actually to boost my confidence, energy, and to be productive in my work. And in this sense, I could help other people and give impact also to other people because I am appreciating myself. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Emily. Okay. Okay, let us go to Toastmaster Samarn. Some more. Choose a topic.
11.
Personal development is the belief that you are worth the effort, time, and energy needed to develop yourself.
Okay, personal development is the belief, that you are worth the effort, time, energy needed to develop yourself. So believe. Thank you very much, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Willie. I totally agree about this quote. Personal development is the belief that you are worth the effort, time, energy needed to develop yourself. When we believe we are worth. Also, when we believe that we are worth, it means we believe in ourselves. That's the first thing. The first thing for personal development, we have to believe that we are worth. And this quote also mentioned that when we are worth, we have to give effort, time, energy to develop ourselves also. Actually, in my life, in the past, when I was young, I went to Bangkok to study in the school. The first thing that I believe I have to enter or access in the school, I give the effort, time, learning, studying, and I can enter in the school like this. It means this is the example also when we would like to do something to develop ourselves, we have to believe the first. And in my life, I believe myself all the time. So this thing truly true for you, for us also. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Tanu. Okay, can I have Toastmaster Samarn? Can I have Toastmaster Tanu? Choose a topic. One can choose to go back towards safety or forward towards growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. is by Abraham Maslow.
One can choose to go back towards safety or forward toward growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. Yes, I do agree with this, because to stay alive with the ongoing in your growth and goals, you need to have grit. Yes, and if you want safety, you may stay in the box. Stay in the box, you may be safe, but the secret is this most dangerous place in the world is in the box, and not a lot of people realize that. The place that seems to be dangerous with fear and with risky place, it is the most safe place. Yeah, sometimes it seems irony, or it's some kind of the opposite. Because why I say so? The safest place that most of the people think that is in the box. For example, the workers or employee, they stay in a very, very big corporation, and they think that they are safe, but they don't know one day, especially this time of technology disruption, when things outside change, they may be out of the job easily. But for those who live their life with moving forward for the risky journey, they know how to cope with the situation outside. And once the company change or technology change, they will be safe. But those who never stay in outside of the box or always go back for safety, that they think will be the most dangerous, in the most dangerous situation. That is why I believe so. So we must choose to stay out of the box, to be in a risky situation, so we learn and we will be safe. That seems irony, right? It seems irony, but it's true. I believe so. So back to you, our table topic master.
Thank you. Everyone have answered their table topic, and I will stop the sharing. And before we pass the control to the table topic master, I mean the Toastmaster of the day, you have a choice to vote for the best table topic.
I'm sorry, hello.
You can vote for the best table topic.
First time we have the vote.
Oh, wow.
You see, we learn from Singapore with the technology transfer from Willie. Thank you.
I sent a word for Willie, right?
I cannot.
So
I cannot
do we have
vote.
to do we have to do it now?
Yes,
or
you have
later?
to do it now. You can do it now. Later you forget it.
To who?
Submit. Click one and you submit.
I mean, send in privately to who? To Willie?
Yeah, I think there's a word submit below. So when you choose the table topic respondents, so after that, the submit word below the choices will be visible.
Where?
And you can click submit.
Okay. So most of you have voted, except me. Who have not voted yet? Sita not yet. Okay, let us go to the best to share the result. Toastmasters Tamil is the best table topic speaker.
Oh, thank you.
So I will pass the control to the Toastmaster of the day, and she can take the control back of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Willie, for that realistic situation and questions and statements to us. So we improved a lot by, I could remember the suggestion of DTM support, and this is actually helping us to develop our reasoning skills. Would you agree with me? Yeah, so a round of applause to Toastmaster Willie. I'm sure you said yes, but because you're on mute.
Yeah.
So now,
This is a training session that I conducted for most of you for the past 3. Today is the 3rd week already. Next week there's 2 more. There's 1 more to go.
ah, that's amazing.
That Toastmaster Sita will be the table topic master for 8 February.
Oh, wow.
It's a training session.
Yeah, we will have to book in advance. So you can also prepare Toastmaster Sira, but we can discuss more of that later, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So
We have new guests coming.
Let's proceed to our next session, which is the prepared speech session. So I have noticed in our agenda, we have only 1 speaker tonight, and hopefully for the next month, not next month, but next week, we will have more speakers. And before that, let me tell you about this speaker. The speaker for tonight is a member of Lion Toastmasters Club, and he is an area director of District 97P. And he used to work in logistics, computer programming, and computer teaching. Aside from that, we are so privileged, we are so fortunate for having him, because if you have an administrative task, if you have questions regarding this, you can ask him afterwards or after the meeting. He finished his bachelor's degree in personal administration, first class honor, and a gold medal from Chulalongkorn University, which is one of the best schools in Thailand, one of the best universities in Thailand. He had also his master's degree in computer science from NIDA, or National Institute of Development Administration. Help me welcome everyone. Our speaker for tonight is no other than Toastmaster Samarn.
Thank you very much. Toastmaster of the night, Toastmaster Edelia. So my project is the storytelling, connect with the storytelling. My topic is adventure in Braunschweig, that is in Germany, and maybe 10 years ago. But I refresh my memory and to feel that this is the adventure and experience that I can share with you. First of all, I think we may know about Germany. By the way, I would like to tell that what is the purpose of my trip. This is the training trip for me during that time. I have two parts. The first part is training in Germany, and the second part training in Switzerland, Zurich. But today, I will present about adventure in Germany. That's the first part of my training. Germany and Brunswick is nearly in the north of Germany. It's the old town and it's very beautiful city there. The first thing that I think we should remember when we travel anywhere in the world is the climate. This is the first lesson learned from me, because we are Thai. We hate the weather, the hot weather in Thailand. So when we reach the city, we try to go outside every time without any protection, without any lotion. So we expose our skin to the weather. What happened from my first lesson learned? I get hurt with the weather that make my skin to be red, and the skin peel and come from into the hot and very danger to my health at that time. This is the first lesson learned. Okay, for the second lesson learned from me, when we travel in Brunswick or anywhere in other countries, we have to aware of the culture at that place. In that one, we may see this is the department store in Germany. Usually they will not have the time. They will close the department at 7 p.m. and no any activity during the Sunday time. So every time we can see the people look after in the class shopping. And also when we work, we carry some work facility with you, but be aware, in every country is not the same as Thailand. What happened to me? The first thing is the plug or the electric appliance. We cannot use it. The laptop can in that country. We have to find something that's compatible in that country. So we go to the department there and find this one, universal plug-in. Also at that time, we have to connect to our company, to the company. And this one is the telephone in Thailand. And when we see in Germany, we have to buy something that is different from that one. This is the second experience and teach us to be aware and checking it first. And lastly, even you have bought everything, be aware of this. In Thailand, when we pay something, we only throw the money to them and they collect them immediately. But surprisingly, in Germany, we have to press in this press, in the small press, and they can accept. Be aware of this culture also. It doesn't mean like your country at all. The last one, the third lesson learned from me, when we travel, so be grateful of your country, compare with your country. You will see in this place, Brunswick This is the monument and represent the city here. And when you go into the museum here, you may find something that gratefully for your life. I also travel in the museum here and found something that we really grateful of our country. That one is our king. Lama King V traveled a lot in Europe country. So when we saw this picture, we admire and very grateful of our country. Lastly, 3 things of my lesson learned is impressed me a lot, even it lasts for 10 years ago. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samarn. Okay, I had a feedback. Oh, wait. Oh, what happened? Sorry. Now it's better.
Better.
So I'm back. Sorry for that. Toastmaster Saman, thank you so much for that informative speech. For sure, for most of us who didn't go to Germany, at least we have an idea. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you for sharing your wonderful experience. So I actually decided not to, this time, since BTM support is not here, we will have this floor of evaluation. But before I will call Toastmaster Somboon, who is the personal evaluator of Toastmaster Saman, will give his feedback after all of us will say something about Toastmaster Saman's speech. Is that clear? Is everyone? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Just
I
checking.
hear you.
Thank you.
Yes.
So Toastmaster Somboon, could you read the objective for us, please? So we can specify what are the suggestions and also the positive comments that we can give to Toastmaster Saman. Could you read the objectives if you have, please?
Yes. Toastmaster Saman is working on the project number 3-6, effective coaching. Connect with the storytelling. Okay. His objective is to present and establish a story about speaker life or functional tale of the speaker owns creation. Okay. So that is his objective, and the title of his speech is Adventure in Brunswick. That is his objective.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Somboon. So I will reserve your feedback after all of us can say something to Toastmaster Saman. All right? So I do believe everyone heard the objectives. May I call on first? Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Tanu, to say something or in 2 minutes, Toastmaster Saman's speech. What do you like and what he needs to improve?
Thank you. Thank you. I enjoy listening to his speech about the adventure in Brunswick, Germany, and lesson learned. The three lesson learned, and I think he did a very good job in retrieving his history. I mean, it's already 10 years, but it's still fresh in his mind, I believe, and he can retrieve the picture that is amazing. For me, 10 years, if Facebook don't want me, give me the, the pop-up, I will not find that photos because I don't know where, but it's amazing. And I think that is because this trip means a lot to him. It's a training, the company paid trip, very lucky. And what I love is he spent some time in a museum, which when you are training, sometimes you have no time to do that, and that is a very good thing to do. Very good. And if I want to say something to make his speech better, I think just one thing that I can say is about, for me, the PowerPoint is not as important as his action and his vocal variety or his emotion. I prefer my own opinion. I prefer to see the speaker with less PowerPoint. Yeah, that is my opinion. The rest, the story is good. The flow of his speech is good. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So may I call on Toastmaster Sita for your opinion? Positive first, then for him to improve next time. You have 1 minute because we don't have enough time.
Hello, Toastmasters man. I think we share a common experience about plug. When I first visit Bali, it's an island in Indonesia. That my first journey. Me and my best friend, we are backpack. It's our first backpack too. This is my big experience to me because we are not prepared well, so we face about we cannot use our hair curler because if we don't use the same plug, so you touch the audience, which is me, by tell your story. Even it's a common story, but you share an experience that a lot of audience will face in the past. This is, and you use vision aid, so we can know well in your experience in your workshop. That's a bit area you need to improve. It's just your vocal variety. But we are in online, so I understand vocal is not up and down when like we in a physical club. That is my evaluation.
How about, thank you, Toastmasters. Sorry. Can you hear me this time? How about this? Everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sita. And now let me call on Toastmaster Willie for the short feedback, the positive feedback for Toastmaster Samarn, positive, and for him to improve the other one as well. Please, 1 minute.
I give you a pass because I troubleshooted something. So I give you a pass.
Hi, everyone.
Willie. Hello. So, Toastmaster Willie, do you need time to prepare for your evaluation? Let me call.
I give you a pass. I give you a pass.
I see. All right. I didn't hear it properly. So now, for the most awaited moment, let me call the personal evaluator of Toastmaster Samarn, distinguished Toastmaster Somboon.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, and also Madam General Evaluator, especially Toastmaster Samarn. I do appreciate you sharing your adventure to us, and the story is well received. I think you know how to tell the story, and especially your personal life, and you even show us the ticket showing that this is the real thing, not just faking thing. And it had been what about 12 years ago that you have took the trip, and like Toastmaster Tanu said, you can still remember all of the things that happening. You have a very good memory, and with your speech, I believe you are well prepared. And then, of course, you have a message for us to remember. Yes, for us in Thailand, when we go anywhere in Thailand, we don't have to worry about the climate. The only thing that we have to worry is raining. So that easy enough, rain. Usually, it welcome raining in Thailand or in Cambodia because it's so hot. When it rains, it just welcome. Okay, and yet when we go travel different country, especially in Europe, then the climate is very, very important. We have to really make sure that we dress properly, and especially food. So what I usually do is before I travel to any other country, I usually try to eat their food because their food have some nutrition and something to protect yourself against the other, the climate on that. So that was a very good advice. The second is culture. I do totally agree with you. We have to understand the culture, and many times, we will be shocked by don't understand the culture and by not prepare. So I do appreciate what you have shared with us, and what you shared to me is your excitement of our King Rama V, that you have seen. It was a surprise to you that our king, who is a great leader, travel, and that was probably the excite point that you have. And I do appreciate you shared this with us. Okay, and I believe this is very good way of presenting. All right, so maybe you can add a little bit more excitement on vocal variety, like Toastmaster Sita mentioned. So other than that, also Toastmaster Tanu said, I don't see your facial expression. All I see is just all I hear just your voice, right? But other than that, excellent speech. I am looking forward to see your speech and listen to your speech for the next speech. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Oh, wow.
General Evaluator.
Wow, thank you so much for that comprehensive, comprehensive, constructive feedback. We, as evaluators as well, DTM Somboon, we learn every time you speak and evaluate someone. You inspired us to take the same role next time. Right? Everyone ready? Please.
Maybe I want to be a
Sign
speaker
up
next
in
time.
a role next week so we can practice our evaluation skills.
That would be good.
Right? And we are actually waiting, Professor Somboon, for your evaluation workshop. I will message you in private. When are you going to? Oh, Toastmaster Sita will message you. We will work together to contact with you. When is your availability for the workshop? So I do believe, it's 10:31. I do believe we had a great meeting. Would you agree with me?
Yes, absolutely.
Yoo-hoo. And everyone, thank you so much for coming. Although it's a bit late for us, I haven't eaten my lunch because of the hectic schedule. But anyway, I do appreciate your presence, and it was my privilege to me to be your Toastmaster of the day. So let me give you the control back to our acting president, Toastmaster Tanu. Please.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Wonderful Toastmaster of the evening. You did a very good job. Yes, very good job. You handled the, the outstanding role by taking charge. I love that. Thank you to make the meeting flow smoothly. Yes, good job, Edelia. Give her a big hand.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And I think before we adjourn the meeting, as a president, I always mention we practice one thing very important. President of a club. How many of you are the president of the club? Willie, sure, right? I am Chiang Mai Toastmaster. At my physical club in Chiang Mai, yeah, Toastmaster Samarn also, right? As a president, I mentioned to my members, to all officers and members, that I practice the art of doing nothing. and they love it.
So
and that is my weak point is delegation. And I asked them for the permission that let me practice delegation. And that is the art of doing nothing. But we have to take responsible for everything. So that is the president. And we have to serve everyone in the club. So congratulations if you are the president. We practice doing nothing. And I think Willie have something to share with us before we adjourn the meeting. Willie, please.
No. The recording is stopped. So please close the meeting. Then we talk about it.
Okay. Thank you. And in between the evaluation session, I saw a guest coming pop up. Galaxy name in the Zoom, but
actually that's me.
That's you. I think
because I want to use the camera that is straight to my eye. If I was using a while ago my desktop, but it seems like I noticed that my face is everywhere. So
okay,
I want to focus.
That is now you are better. Your pose in a camera. Before it's not like this. Yeah, becoming better. That is good.
I can see your movement of your body.
Yeah.
This one better. I will use this.
Okay, all of us, we have 8 participants. Actually, it's 7, right? 7. You really have 2 screens. 7 of us show that we have grit. We do have grit. That's why we are here. Yeah, without grit, we are not be here. We will not be here, believe me. Yeah, you have passion. You have a long term. We are a marathon runner, not a 100-meter runner. So with that, I would like to adjourn the meeting so we can keep the grit going with our passion and ongoing your growth and goals. And believe me, as Viktor Frankl mentioned, don't focus too much on pursuing happiness or success because you will miss it. You have to pursue something else Like you want to be in a good health. You cannot buy health in a 7-Eleven. You want to be good health, you have to exercise, and health will come to you. And if you want to be a rich person or a millionaire, you cannot pursue money, but you have to develop yourself to be suitable to be a millionaire. So the money will come to you. Relationship will come to you if you develop yourself enough. Like your promotion as well. You cannot pursue your title or the manager things in your company. But if you develop yourself enough, this title will come to you. That's what I mean. So let's adjourn the meeting number 41 and see you next meeting number 42.
And Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy New
Chinese
Year.
New Year also. Okay, hello. Let's adjourn.